What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here. Welcome to our daily show where we discuss everything going on here in our country that you need to know about on a daily basis, including money, investing, the stock market, the fourth stimulus package update, and stimulus check update. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. And remember that new videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And also, thanks for hitting the like button for us down below. With inflation so high, we have a lot of concern for fixed income, Social Security beneficiaries, and everybody that is struggling to pay bills right now, which is about 64% of all Americans. About 2/3 of all Americans right now are behind on bills, struggling to pay bills, based on the most recent analysis here. And you can see here making major headlines here. Social Security payments need to be $540 more today to equal value in what they were in 2000, just a little bit over 20 years ago here today. So this is the problem of what inflation has kind of eroded away what people are making here in fixed income and Social Security payments. Everybody under the Social Security umbrella, SSI, SSDI, VA, Survivor, everybody under the Social Security umbrella here. And here's what this article has to say here. It's very, very interesting. This year's Social Security cost of living adjustment isn't nearly enough to help boost seniors' purchasing power. In fact, according to data from the Senior Citizens League, high inflation has caused Social Security benefits to lose 40% of their buying power since the year 2000. 40%. That's unbelievable. In January, retirees saw a 5.9% cost of living increase to benefits, the largest in 4 decades. However, this raise still doesn't help seniors with rising costs as much as one would think. During the year ending March 2022, the Senior Citizens League found that beneficiaries saw a 10 percentage point drop in their purchasing power. Wow. 10 percentage point drop in their purchasing power. That's a lot if you really think about it. The study compared Social Security COLA adjustments, cost of living adjustments, with increases in the price of 37 goods and services typically used by retirees. Mary Johnson, the Senior Citizens League Social Security policy analyst, said that benefits were the most impacted by increases in energy costs for home heating, gasoline, and higher food prices. Remember that right now, all three of these are basically at the highest they have ever been, ever. Heating, gasoline, and food prices are in the United States and worldwide the highest they have ever been in the history ever in the US and worldwide. Yeah, they're the highest prices ever. So this is really hurting everybody here, especially people on fixed income, people in the lower and middle income brackets. This is really just exacerbating the problem. Yeah, you can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. As well as the 14.5% increase in Medicare Part B premiums in January. Now, note that the Medicare board did say they're trying to, or they're looking into potentially lowering that Medicare premium because of the Alduhelm drug. Cost has been reduced, and they could be potentially getting that reduced here this year. Hopefully that would happen, but we are already in May. So I'll keep you up to date here on that. If it doesn't happen this year, maybe we'll just see a smaller increase for next year or something along that lines. But it would be better to see it happen sooner rather than later, or to get a reduction in this year's, Medicare Part B increase. But I guess worst case scenario, we would see a lesser increase for next year. Now, this is important because remember, this increase is an increase forever. This is an increase forever going forward. So that's very important to keep in mind. The Labor Department announced that consumer prices rose 8.5% for the year ending in April, according to Money. But the rate for Social Security benefits was even higher, 8.9% in April and 9.4% in March. Johnson estimated that COLA for 2023 will be about 8.6%. 8.6%, which would be the largest cost of living adjustment in probably 40 years or more. 40 years or more. Social Security benefits have increased by 64% since 2000, reports Money. Johnson has found that the expenses for typical seniors rose 130%, though, during that period. So here's the problem, right? Social Security benefits have increased by 64% since 2000, but expenses have rose 130% during that same period. So there is the problem, right? You could see the difference in costs, right? This means that in order to maintain the same buying power from 2000, from the year 2000, Social Security benefits right now would need to be $540 higher per month than they are right now. And this is the real world problem that a lot of seniors and people living on Social Security, fixed income, are dealing with here every single month on a week to week, day to day basis. Is that the money just does not stretch far enough. And the cost of living adjustment is just not enough. And the other problem here is that when they do get this, for some people, when they do get this cost of living adjustment, that sometimes the government takes away their food stamp or food SNAP benefits, which is really just an unbelievable situation. How this is even a thing, this really just needs to just stop. The government and Congress needs to figure this out and stop this. I'm going to send this out here on Twitter again. Millions of people on the SNAP benefits had their benefits reduced because of the cost of living adjustment raise. This is crazy. This should not even happen. When the cost of living adjustment raise goes out, the SNAP benefits should also go up. That should also go up with the cost of living adjustment with inflation as well. We need a bill to change this, introduced now. Let's make this change. And I tagged, Senator Bernie Sanders, Senator Elizabeth Warren, and some people in Congress. I can only tag so many people, in the amount that they let you tweet here. But share this on Twitter. You can search for me on Twitter. You can see my handle here if you want to pause this. I don't send out many tweets here. I don't use Twitter that much, but I'm really just sending out things to try to make a change here for some things that I believe in. I'm not on SNAP benefits, but I do believe that this is something that needs to be changed. I think it's unbelievable that people on Social Security and get a cost of living adjustment, and then which is just supposed to keep up with inflation, and then they lose food stamp benefits, they lose SNAP benefits. How that's even a thing that happens is sick. That needs to be changed, and we need to get Congress's attention on this, and we need to start a movement on this. And really, I just kind of learned of this because of you guys in the comment section. So we need to get a bill like this done in Congress. because I don't think this is right, and I know that from you guys in the comment section, you guys don't think this is right either. So let's get a movement made on this, and let's get attention on this in Congress and figure this out and get this done as well. Now, in Congress, there is a couple different bills here, especially the Social Security 2100 Act right now, that has been gaining a lot of attention and a lot of movement right now. This particular bill has around 200 different co sponsors, which means people in Congress that would vote for it between the House and the Senate. So this is getting a lot of attention and getting close to being able to get enough votes to pass. Okay. This particular bill would actually strengthen Social Security. What it would do, there's a couple things in here, but one of them, or a couple of the main things here, is that it actually takes some highlights from President Biden's campaign um, promise or whatever you want to take from here. But what it would do here, I'll actually kind of show it to you here on the screen. People who earn more than $400,000 would be subject to the new Medicare 3.8% tax, and this would also apply Social Security payroll taxes to people in higher income thresholds. So they would start paying into Social Security as well. And this would basically then provide a pay raise for everybody else. So this would help to provide extra money for everybody else in Social Security, because there's people that make millions and millions and millions of dollars. They would pay all this taxes on money over $400,000, and thereby this would help to. Um, you can see here, they would pay all this taxes on wages over $142,000. And then these increased levies would help pay for the proposed benefit increases, including raising the minimum Social Security benefit to at least 125% of the federal poverty level. And the federal poverty level here just went up in 2022 to $13,590 per person. Per person. So if I get my calculator out here, $13,590 divided by 12, that's $1,132.50 per month. And remember, they want to make it 125% of that per month, which would mean that everybody on Social Security would get a minimum benefit of $1,415 per month. Per month here. Okay. And to pay for this, they would basically, there's several different parts of this here. But the main part of it is people making over $400,000 and possibly even corporations. Again, does this sound familiar? Part of the Build Back Better package. They wanted to do this here as well. But they also want to strengthen Social Security by doing this, is to make higher income earners and higher wage earners and potentially large corporations, quote, pay their fair share. And this is one of the ways they can actually strengthen Social Security and provide to low wage earners. And when we look at this, we kind of know about how a lot of people are just struggling to keep up with inflation. Now, on the other hand, or on the kind of same note as well, the Biden administration has just announced for SNAP benefits that have been getting reduced for a lot of people because of this cost of living adjustment um, fiasco, we'll call it, because what happens is a lot of people, um, if they're getting SNAP benefits, that may get it reduced. Again, we're going to try to get something introduced into Congress. Call, email, tweet your representatives again as well. They're your elected representatives, so let them know, call them, email them, tweet them. A lot of representatives may have never even heard of something like this. So anything you guys are feeling, they're your representatives, so let them know. But the other thing they have announced is coming here. You can see the headline here: Snap not enough. Why the White House is holding a rare food insecurity conference here this fall on SNAP benefits. And the last time they had this conference was when they actually created the SNAP benefits, or the food stamp benefits. So there's a lot of press here and a lot of hope here that they might be revamping or significantly increasing SNAP benefits. They might be potentially, we're going to find out here. But there's a lot of hope that they could be making it maybe lower in eligibility requirements, maybe significantly raising benefits for SNAP. We're gonna find out here. We don't really know all the details, but we've seen some headlines like you can see here, and we're very hopeful here that Snap could receive a lot more for a lot more people. So let me know your thoughts here. And of course, we know Snap is just one program, but it does go out to over 40 million people, and maybe even more after this conference. So yeah, let me know your thoughts here. So I will keep you up to date here with everything going on here in our country on a daily basis. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. New videos come out here every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. After subscribing, which is completely free, click the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you get notifications as soon as we go live. You can click here to watch my newest video next. And you can click here to see my newest stimulus check video on the states and federal stimulus checks that are going out here very soon. So click on one of those videos. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.